We are going to multiply polynomials. Yesterday, we multiplied binomials, and we did this. We did the box. It was a 2 by 2. 2 terms in the first one, 2 terms in the second. So our box was a 2 by 2. And then we were able to combine our diagonals that were like terms to come up with a 3-term answer. So now what we're going to do is multiply a binomial, which is 2-term, multiplied times a trinomial, which is a 3-term. So this is a 2 by 3, meaning we're going to have a 2 by 3 box. We could do it 2 different ways. We could do it like this. Go ahead and draw it. Because it would be 2 terms here and 2 terms across the top. Or we could do a 2-column by 3 row, like this. Because order doesn't matter when we're multiplying, so it doesn't matter which one you do. For this, it looks like it might be easier to do this one because of space. So this is the one I'm going to do. So it's a 2 by 3. So let's go ahead and make our rectangle, because it's not a square anymore. Like that. And so the binomial is going to have to go down this side, and the trinomial is going to go on the top. So binomials 2 terms, trinomials 3. So I can do x plus 1, and then on the top, x squared, x, and 2. And I like to do different colors just to kind of keep it a little bit more organized. So that's why I do the different colors. All right, so we are going to multiply just like we did yesterday. So we're going to multiply x times x squared. When you multiply, you're going to add your exponent. So this is one exponent there. So x squared times x would be x to the 3rd power, x cubed. Then x times x, so that's a 1st power. So remember, you add your exponents, x and x squared. And then 2 times x is just 2x. So right now we don't have any like terms. They're all different. And the next one is x squared times 1. It'd be 1x squared or just x squared. Either one is correct. X times 1 is just x to the 1st power, or just x. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So let's figure out where the like terms are. Do you see where the like terms are? They're still diagonals, x squared and x squared. Those are like. And then x and 2x are like. So we can combine our like terms and write it in descending order. So it's x cubed, because there's nothing to combine with that. And then we have x squared plus x squared. So how many x squareds do we have? 2x squared. 2x and x, well, that'd be 2 plus 1, because there's an imaginary 1 here. 3x. And then 2 can't be combined with anything else, so plus 2. So that is our solution. Everything's been combined that we can combine. We have a 3rd power, a 2nd power, a 1st power, and then no variable. So this is our solution. Okay, let's do the next one. It's the same thing, a 2 by 3. You can draw your box any way you want. I'm doing the wider one, I guess. Go ahead and draw your box. So going down the side, it's going to be the x minus 3. It's the 2-term one, because You got to put the 3 term up here because there's 3 spots. So we have 2 spots going down the side. So it's like that. Make sure you put a -8 there. And then the top, x squared plus x and a -2. All right, go ahead and multiply these. Let's see how you do. All right, let's go ahead and finish this out. Let's see how you did. So we have an x squared and an x. So if you need to put that exponent there to help remind you to add those exponents, you can. So that's x cubed. X times x would be x squared. -2 times x is -2x. -8 times x squared. -8x squared, right? -8 times x. -8x. And -8 times a -2. +16, exactly. So then we need to combine our like terms. So our x squareds can be combined together. So it would be like having a 1. So -8 plus 1. If you need to use a calculator, use it. No shame in that. No, because they're different signs. So it's a negative and a positive, so you subtract them. 8 minus 1 is 7. And keep the sign of the larger number. So that'd be a -7x squared. And then the other one, -8x and a -2x. -10x. And then 16 is positive, so plus 16. So if you struggle with positives and negatives, either multiplying or adding them, use your calculator. You've got it right in front of you. All right, let's do the last one. It's also a 2 by 3. Go ahead and multiply them out. Let's see how you do. I'm going to pull mine away and work it out, and then we can check our answers with each other. All right, let's see how y'all did with the box. So the first term is 3x squared. Second term is -6x. Oh, that's cubed, sorry. That one's squared. -12x. -8x squared. +16x. The reason is because it's negative times a negative. And then +32. Now combine your like terms. So the first term is the 3x cubed. Then we have -8x squared and -6x squared. You would add those together. -8 plus a -6. -14x squared. 16x minus 12x should be 4x plus 32. Okay, you have problems on Delta Math now. You do need to show your work because you will be graded based on the work that you show on paper. There are 15 problems. Show your work, draw your boxes, combine your like terms, and box your final answer.